Hi, I'm Alice, and in today's video I'm going to be jumping on the tag created by Kristen at the Garden Hoe, and she'll be like linked here somewhere. And it's called Plants and Pride, and it's sort of just a general celebration of pride without, touching and coughing on each other. And relating it back to what we do. Planttube. Relating it back to planttube. Because lots of pride celebrations have been cancelled in the US because of COVID. I'm not sure how many Australians know about Pride, but well, obviously there's like the Sydney Mardi Gras and shit, but that's in November, or at least that's when the main lot of Pride happens in Australia. I've never really been proud. Never really associated with the wider homosexual community. But we're doing it now because there's plants involved. So essentially all that the tag is looking at the pride flag, finding a plant in the colour that matches the rainbowy thing, and celebrating the fuck out of that little gay leafed bitch. What I'm going to be doing is you'll have a picture here, and this is the intersectional pride flag. Now, I did a little bit of learning, which, I've never bothered to look up what the pride flag means, and I obviously didn't learn it because I'm just going to read it right now. But the intersectional pride flag is essentially a way of an attempt, because there's issues with it and people don't like it for various reasons, but it's an attempt to recognize the contributions of people of colour to the pride movement, which is super important because most of the rights that gay people have we wouldn't have if it wasn't for people of colour. There's people like Marsha P. Johnson, who was a trans activist, the whole Stonewall thing, she threw the first stone or whatever. It's just important. I should probably know that because I just should, and it's, frowned upon to not, but I'm pretty sure that's the way it is. Anyway, so I looked at the pride flag, things it means. I honestly thought that the colours related to a sexuality. Like, I thought, purple is obviously lesos, pink is the faggots, green is the bis. Apparently that's not the case. It's actually, purple is spirit, blue is harmony, green is nature, yellow is sunlight, orange is healing, red is life. And then if it's the intersectional pride flag, you've got brown as inclusivity and black as diversity. There is a fungus gnat. And honestly, how very gay. Like, sunlight is gay now. Okay, I'll take it. So, yeah, you should have the intersectional pride flag, and there's two different options there's a few now. One is just the lines of black and brown, and the other one is like the fist. Wait. It's a fist, isn't it? Anyway, circumstances at the moment. It's important to recognize the contributions of people of colour in every community. And given that it's Pride at the moment, we should probably recognise the contributions of people of colour in Pride and everywhere. So yeah, just gonna get on with the tag. You know, it's not really my place as an Australian to comment on US stuff, I guess, but also kill all cops. Okay, so we are gonna start with the bottom, and now we're here. This is Tradescantia Sabrina, and it's got a nice bit of greeny stripiness on the front, and on the back we've got purple, which is our first colour of the day. Isn't it gorgy? Our second plant is also a Tradescantia. It is Tradescantia pallida purple heart, and it is also gorgy. So gorgy. Just quickly before we leave the back room, we also have a contender for orange, but I didn't think about it when I was planning this. But this is Justicia. The proper name will be below, but I call it Justicia brandegeeana because that's kind of what the words look like. Cool. Okay, so I don't have anything that's really super blue, but I have this Kalanchoe Hildebrantii or silver spoons, and that is not the best light for it, but it is a very blue little dude. So that's my blue. Also there's this Andromischus, which is quite blue. I don't know the full name, but it might be. Oh, yeah. Andromischus film. Me. I don't know, the probably the name will be at the bottom, but it's something like filicaulis. Oh yeah. There we go, Andromischus filicaulis. So yeah, he is also blue. And then we've got green, so that's like everyone. It's so inclusive. Just so inclusive. Then we've got yellow, and for that I'm going with this. Why are you so fucking blurry? There we go. This is a leaf from my, what are you? Anthurium coriaceum, possibly? I think that's what it is. So yeah, yellow, death, sick. Oh, and also, you come under here. This is Epaphiopedilum malapoense, which, although it is not yellow right now, one day, if I'm very lucky, it will have a pretty yellow flower, and there'll be a picture of it right in front of your face. Then for orange, like I said, there's that Justicia brandegeeana. Or we've also got this aloe, which has the prettiest orange little spikies. They're not really spiky though, they're just sort of waxy. And this is Aloe Piranha, which it's not really showing up that well on camera, but it's quite a greeny bluey where the green is, and then it's got this bright orange spiky boys. Or there's also this aloe, which I think is one called like Christmas something. But yeah, again, it's got the orange little spiky boys, and it's got more of a grey green where the green is. I really like these little like novelty cultivars of aloe. They're so colourful and crazy. I love them. I can't stop buying them. It's a problem. Okay, so now red. We've got 2 contenders, both of them begonias. We've got begonia maculata whiteo, which has this bright red new leaf. It's actually starting to green up a little bit, so it's not as fun anymore. But how am I going to do this without breaking the leaf? But the undersides are also quite red. We've also got begonia Morris Amy, which also has these really bright undersides. Morris Amy though is pink on top, which unfortunately is not a colour on the Pride rainbow. Although apparently it used to be, I don't fucking know. Very pretty though. And here's some of her cutting babies. Very pretty in pink. Very pretty in red. Okay, and then we get to the fun part. Oh, now I'm just filming my computer. Which is the inclusivity and diversity, the brown and black. So, where did it go? Oh fuck, I moved it. I'm looking for Kalanchoe Augie something. Oh, it's right there. Augialis or something, which has these. I'm gonna get it out. Which has these really pretty brown leaves when they're mature, but apparently white when they're still young. Oops. Yeah, and the old leaves are starting to deteriorate, so they aren't as pretty as they were. But that's my brown, you know. Beauty in all things and value in all things. Stop killing people, essentially. We've also got Euphorbia platyclada, which is also a nice little browny coloured dude with sort of a pink. It almost looks like a variegation, but it's just the normal coloration. Yeah, he is also quite gorgeous. Oh, and this aloe bakeri, or bakeri. Lovely and brown and pretty. And then finally for black, we've got Schefflera elegantissima. Oops, they pressed the button. That was a mistake. And then I let go of all the leaves. But you can see she's gorgeous. And yeah, recognize that your history isn't just yours or some shit, you know? You exist because other people have put in work for you. Yeah, have a shit time. Catch you around.